Well, Frazzle, guess I was the right one here. Welcome in, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far today. Hello, hello! What is that? Hold on. Ah, I fixed it. Okay. Welcome in, everyone. Sapling, congrats on being the first to arrive. Hello, Matt. I hope you're doing well today. Jazz, welcome in. It's good to see you. Hello, Pickle Rick. Error, thank you so much for the resubscription for the 20th month. Oof. There's been 20 of them? Getting close to those 2 years. Gosh, yeah. Me too. Welcome back to the stack. Enjoy your emotes, your sub badges, and your ad-free viewing. Ooh, I ate food and I ate kind of fast. So I should kind of slow down my roll here. Okay, Onion, welcome in. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far today. Meow indeed. Meow. Frazzle, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. For those of you who don't know, both Onion and Frazzle stream Stardew here on Twitch, and they both have amazing, amazing channels. You should absolutely give them a follow if you get a chance. Welcome in, Squirrel. It's lovely to see you. How are you doing today? Welcome in, Mermaid. I hope you're doing well today. Hello, DMNC. Hello, hello. Insane for real. For real, for real. Been working at LEGO for 3 years now? Oof. Is it getting better at least? Imbiraz, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Let's get a good stretch in. So, today... No, I'm doing bad. Was forced to come to this algo stream. Crazy how that just happens, you know? Maybe I shouldn't have forced you to be here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that error. I hope it gets better. That was the last of my Starbucks. Probably good. It was getting cold. 10 stream streak. You were forced to be here. I swear that comes up so inconsistently. I get it like very randomly when I'm in other streams. That's crazy though. Nicely done. Been here 10 times in a row. I don't even think I've been here 10 times in a row. All right. So the plan today is to record a video. My goal is to kind of go over the information about 1.6 that has been released so far, and kind of just like make a list of the things that are probably going to stack, like the new things that are going to stack. There's been a lot of trickle information, and there's probably not enough there to like form any cohesive conclusions, but it should be fun. Tuna water time, yeah, something like that. It's more I'm looking at my channel on YouTube and I'm realizing like if I release one more video, I'm probably gonna get monetized, so I should probably do that. Also, I never release any short videos. It's been a long time at least. I only know I destroyed my wrist at work. I'm so close, Mermaid. It's not fair. Hi, Marco. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. I'm also planning on a few more videos coming up. I actually do want to release stuff about the 999 challenge, like what it is, like questions that I can answer about it. I kind of want to make a video about the tea set and like how I'm getting it, because I feel like a lot of people would find that very interesting. Of course, when 1.6 comes out, you'll need legacy RNG, and that's a whole thing. So I don't know if I want that to be after 1.6. I probably want to have the spreadsheet done for the tea set before I release that video. It probably should be after 1.6 because it's going to change things. He wants money. I don't want money. I just want to be a real YouTuber. Hi, Marco. Welcome in, everyone. Let me know if you want fact checking. Oh, Blade, I was planning on it. I just want to be a real boy. Welcome in, Blade. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. If you don't know Blade, Blade is a wonderful streamer and YouTuber in the Stardew space. If you're looking for someone who will teach you all the crazy things about this game you could possibly learn, Blade is the person to go to. You're already my fact check person. I should say I rely on you. I don't force you to do it. Mermaid also looks at the code and most of my chat knows enough about this game that if I were to just ask my chat a bunch of stuff, they probably, at least someone probably knows the right answer. Or at least close enough to the right answer that I can find it. And not to brag, but I also know a lot about this game. Not everything. I get things wrong still quite often, but I know quite a bit. All right. So my question is, do we want to start off with that or not? I kind of want to. Brag away. When is Maru's B-Day? Let's talk about important things, Onion. Currently in a dilemma. On one hand, I want to play WoW, but at the same time, I don't want to lose more hours in the game. Cool. Oh, Kek W, rather. Is it summer 10? I literally just married Maru. I don't even know when her birthday is. It's one day before the luau. That's a good way to remember it. All right. Yeah, the Maru world record would probably help in that knowledge. Okay, let's go over here. I'm gonna try. Let's make sure this is grabbing the right thing. All right, let's see what happens when I do this. It's not exactly what I want. Okay. So here's the thing. I can put my chat like above my head maybe while I'm recording this. Why don't we go over here and do it? This one? It's closer. This is my dancing one. The thing is, I don't need Stardew in it. I probably should have thought about this beforehand. Sneakers, huh? Yep, let's do it. Thank you for summoning Sneakers. Currently downloading stuff for the game. Watching on mobile for once. Anyways, hi, Algo. Welcome in, Matt. Oh, for a game, not the game. What game, if I might ask? Is it Skyrim related by chance? I don't even think Stonefish is on this one. Oh, it is. Oh, it's already on the screen. It's hiding. All right. Here's the thing. I don't really need the Stardew to be there. So I can just do this. And then chat's above my head already. I guess I can, move everything above chat. A little hard to read, chat. Yeah, it's not too bad, actually. Okay, and then let's do this properly. Oh, it's already at the bottom of the screen. Alright, let's switch between the things we need to look at. This is unfortunate because if we go to a page, like spring here, yeah, it cuts stuff off. But on here, I'd like to cut that stuff off. I guess we do something like this. Gonna be using big chests now, Algo. I always use big chests. I did see that update trailer, Mermaid. I honestly don't know what to think about it. I'm excited. I mean, I don't know what to expect from an infinite dungeon. I'm pretty excited about that though. It's a pretty cool idea. That's a great way to add stuff to the late game without, and I don't want to say without having to do that much work, because obviously it's work, but it's without adding like a ton of content, right? That's a smart thing to do. I'm pretty sure that was a really good choice on their part. Okay. All right, let's... I always like make these setups and they always look not great on YouTube because I don't have like borders and stuff. Maybe I should get on that in some way. Hey Henry, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Can you get a stack of mermaids pendants? No, you cannot. They technically stack, but there's no way to actually get more than one without multiplayer. There's something related to frogs. I don't know. You think they'll be able to be put in fish ponds or something, Henry? We can talk about it while we're doing this. Excited to plan a lot of mixed seeds. Plan? You mean plant? For what? Sorry. But like, why though? Juices for all the... Oh, you mean seasonal seeds. Mixed seeds are the random ones, Farland. Hey, Kianis, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Welcome in, Royce. Hope you're doing well. Not throwing away my shot. Sparkling tuna water to be added. Well, then we'd know that CA is an Algo fan. Right now, we just speculate. Okay, this is pretty good. You can see things pretty well. Unfortunately, not the other side of the screen. So here's the nice thing. I can see this one fine. That's good. Okay. This... I think we can go this far. Thing is, I want this part of the screen to come out more. It doesn't come out far enough, though. It mostly does. We're not going to need to see all this stuff. I don't know how much I'm going to be using the wiki. Chocolates. Congrats on your 3-stream streak, Kianis. I mean, I have talked about chocolates before. We haven't seen anything confirmed about it, but it seems likely to me. Zoom out on the wiki. Wiki is fine. I think it's fine, at least. I guess I could zoom in on this. Maybe zoom out. Okay, that'll work. I can zoom out on this. That'll work fine. Congrats on your 7-stream streak. I haven't gotten any of these. I guess I'm not watching enough streams. That's so weird. Like, look what I do. When I zoom out, it, like, completely switches where things are. I think this is the right way to do it, though. Maybe it'll switch again. Oh, it actually did switch again. Ugh, it switched one too late. Yeah, it just barely cuts off. Ah, why is it on that side? Oh, I see what's happening here. All right, I think we just got to do this one. This will be fine. All right. Blame Farland. You got it. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. All right. I'm gonna catch you guys off guard. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start recording, and you're not gonna know it. Well, you will know it because my stream will crash. I'm not gonna actually record. I'm gonna do what I did last time and just grab from the VOD, because for whatever reason, Slobs has decided that it likes to crash every time I press the record button. Mel, welcome in. Consider OBS. I have considered it a lot. I literally just don't have... I have the time, I just don't have the motivation. Jess even promised that she would help me with it, so... Like, I probably should at this point. I just have to figure out exactly how I'm going to do it. My recording location has enough space, I'm pretty sure. It's like, it's not like a ton of space, but it's like 50 gigs. Let's see. This PC, 60 gigabytes right now. Scenes are importable. Okay. Yeah, I just have to do it. It might do it over Christmas break because I'll have lots of time. Right now I'm in a little bit of a grind because of the semester coming to an end. I need to do a bunch of grading. Like, I'm having 3 tests this week that all have to be graded by the end of next week. And I gotta grade a bunch of labs. Oh, I gotta get everyone's grades in mostly. 15 stream streak. TJ, please. That's beautiful. Oh, anyways, if you don't know Mel is a wonderful streamer here on Twitch, and you should absolutely, positively give Mel a follow. Did chat stop, by the way? Is it appearing on screen? Someone type something. And it better be the word something. I trust you guys. Meow. Okay, it is appearing on screen. What if I just did this? There. That's much more legible. Well, it's Mel. Alright. I have to go into my YouTube persona. Hey, what's up, guys? Another video here from the algorithm. Hey, big man Ozzy, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. What's up, you idiots? Here for another Let's Play with me. We're not even doing a Let's Play. Okay, I'm gonna zoom this out one more time because I think it'll look a little nicer. Yeah, that does look a little nicer. I can just write really big. It's not like this has to be tiny. Yeah. And we'll do that. Perfect. Let's play spreadsheets. Good morning and welcome to another banger. Before I get started, let's give a shout out to today's fantastic sponsor. In this corner, Surfshark VPN. They'll keep your web browsing safe. There's no doubt about it. I don't even have a spreadsheet open, Mel. In this corner, Raid Shadow Legends. They paid me lots of money to say this. Alright. I have noticed that, like, when I unscript things, I usually do better. Which is kind of why we're just gonna roll with this here. It's mostly, I'm actually gonna be interacting with chat. I feel like that's the best way to do it. Like, one of my favorite videos I made was, like, the going through my chests and, like, talking about them. Algo goes full 60s voiceover. Same bat time! Oh, what was it? No, I messed it up. The same bat place, same bat time. Copy pasta in Discord, by the way. Please, mermaid. Oh, Algo has only been giving us sparkling tuna water. I can block the chat. Yeah, same bat time, same bat channel. It's like the only good impression I can do, so. That's not true. I have this weird thing with impressions. I can do them fairly well until I start thinking about it. The second I start thinking about myself doing the impression, which is usually happens like a sentence into the impression, it just turns absolutely horrible. So, like, I could do a pretty good Irish accent, like if I hear it a little bit, and then I think about trying to do it, and it just makes it terrible. I don't know how to explain it. I overthink it probably. Hey Kat, welcome in. Hope you're having a fabulous day today. And Lilsbet, welcome in as well. We're about to record a little video. I might actually run a little ad beforehand so that people can be here for the entirety of the video. My plan is to make this like 5 to 10 minutes. This is not meant to be a super long video. We might talk for like 30 though. It just depends on, there aren't that many things to talk about. Can anyone else think of other places, other information about 1.6 besides Twitter? And like the alpha version, which I don't know that much about. Just the stuff I've heard from Blade. Yeah, X, you know what I mean, Farland. It's Twitter. Alpha has no new content. That is actually what the first tweet says. It says it has a little content. A little content as a treat. Just the refactors. All right, y'all. Oh, well. Yalula, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Can't think of anything stacking relevant, though. Yeah. Yeah, I think most of the stuff that's stacking relevant... Like, there isn't that much to talk about this, but I think this would be a good video. So that's kind of why we're doing it. I think people would be interested in it too. Like, it's not for no reason. Like, what do we know about 1.6? What of those things are going to stack? People made these videos a while back. I don't think anyone's made a video since big chests were announced, though. So maybe that'll be relevant. Onion, how do you feel about making a thumbnail, by the way? The one you made for, ironically, my other 1.6 video, even though it was an April Fool's video, worked really well as far as I can tell. Onion! Awesome. Yeah, that one turned out really well. Well, why don't you tell about this Mel. I smell an opportunity to rebel, the syllable count, against the Al gal for a streamer who will excel, sell, in the ability to sell themselves, themselves. Wow. This is a lot harder to read than I thought it would be, Farland. Hope the stream goes swell, Algo, but I fell for someone else. Farewell. I was about to shout out Mel. Mel's gotten a shout out already. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to shout out Mel again. Send me what you want on it. Onion, I'm trusting you on this. I'm not sending you anything. Get a feel for it. Watch the video and be like, yes. Let the art flow through you or something. We'll figure it out. If you want, you can ask people in Discord, like, for ideas. I think that would be probably better than me. I don't know what people like. I'm old. I hear a poem about me. Thumbnail. Wow. I'll go, you gotta make the confused face. Honestly, like, photo shoot with sneakers would be pretty good YouTube face content material, I bet. What's your favorite item in the game? Oh, welcome in, Ankle Biter. I saw your message earlier. I forgot to say hi. I apologize. What did you say upon joining? I swear I saw you up here somewhere. Hey, you said hey, and I didn't say anything. I'm sorry. Favorite item in the game? I don't know. I really like the deconstructors. It's like such an interesting idea. You know? I wish there were like more interesting things you could deconstruct, or it would work with everything, but not like super well. I don't know how to explain it other than that, you know? Yeah, I think that's why I like them, Mermaid. There's just like so many interesting things you can do with them that you wouldn't like think about normally. They'd be really good for like Stardew escape rooms. T-sets, nodders. They said favorite, Lils, but T-sets exist on a special tier of my appreciation. Somewhere between this is the worst thing ever and slight admiration for the audacity of it. You cannot deconstruct T-sets. You get one teacup. Yeah, exactly. It's very useful. Like, there's a lot of things that got added in 1.5 that didn't have that much uses, that many uses, in my opinion at least. But I feel like the deconstructor was something that people didn't talk about for a while that like immediately was very useful for me. Like, I immediately was like searching up stuff to do with it. I'm like, oh my gosh, this will make my life so much easier. Like, thing for fiber and stone, like it, like nothing else could touch it. Deluxe T-set requires 5 T-sets. Oh gosh, I don't even want to do the math on that. It would be 6 times as many years for me. So you're looking at, I mean, it'd be pretty close to 1,000 years in game. Another stackable item. All right, we should get this over with. Ugh. You guys ready for this? You ready for this? Hello and welcome everyone to another video. Today we're going to be discussing, based on the information we've been given so far through the cryptic tweets of Concerned Ape, of what is possibly going to stack in 1.6. We're going to be going through Concerned Ape's tweets one by one, as well as any other information I can come across. And we're just going to make a little list here and talk about what is probably going to stack, what could possibly stack, and who knows, maybe like just some random guesses here and there. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. So I've got Concerned Apes Twitter right here. I've already scrolled back to the first tweet about 1.6. Not the first
coconuts,
tweet.
Coconuts.
Thank you, Rain.
Coconuts.
So yeah, not the first tweet announcing 1.6, which was possibly years ago at this point. It was a while back, but this is the first one in recent memory. This was back in April. So there's going to be a Stardew 1.6 update. It's mostly changes for modders, but there's also new game content, a lot more less than 1.5. It still seems like it's a lot less than 1.5, but it's definitely not small anymore. Taking a break from Haunted Chocolatier. That does seem to have been the case. So let's go ahead here. There's no information here, at least, that I can glean. Mostly changes for modders, yes. It seems like that has been reversed, right, Mel? All right, so here's our first information about 1.6, and it comes in the form of this tweet, Iridium Scythe. Luckily, Iridium Scythe, as cool and interesting as it is as an item, and I'm very excited about it, doesn't really have any chance of stacking. If we have two other scythes in the game and they don't stack, we have a bunch of other tools in the game and they don't stack. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a 0% chance that this is going to stack. Okay, so our next tweet, coming in Stardew 1.6, new festival, new items, more dialogue, and secrets. So the only relevant things to us here are new items and secrets, and possibly this here, which I feel like these two are kind of redundant. I'm not sure. But yeah, we haven't gotten to the exciting stuff yet, which we will get to right. Cookbook. Haunted Chocolatier Screeny. Okay, we'll get there. Bandcamp page. Ooh. Oh, here we go. All right, so a bunch of people have speculated on what this is. The majority of people that I've heard talk about it have probably said what I think is probably pretty accurate here, in that this is some way to get around having to collect all the golden walnuts by spending money. Possibly only available if you do the Joja route. I'm not sure. But again, I don't think there'll be anything stackable in it. I mean, there's coins on it, but those are just coins, right? Maybe you can collect coins now, but it's probably just going to go money, right? All right, here's our first big thing here. And in fact, why don't we just go ahead and open this up? Okay, lots and lots of people have speculated a lot of things about this image. And now we're going to look at it from a purely what can stack perspective. Okay, let's start with the top left there. Impressive. The thing that looks like a star with a little thing coming out the top. I'm trying to remember what I initially thought this was. Yeah, I can't remember. But a few people have pointed out that it looks like it would be... I think I initially thought it would be like something that would like regrow on here. Same thing with this guy here. I thought it would be like... I think my initial speculation for this like big weed was that like that little divot at the top would regrow forges. Something along those lines. So it would be like a way to get forges in like the late game content, because that's one of the things here. New late game content expands the skill areas. This might be a way to like regrow forges, but I guess we kind of already have that, so maybe not. My guess is these eggs, which are definitely eggs, I'm fairly certain, are going to be stackable. So let's start with those. We'll call them brownish egg. Brownish eggs. Does that sound like a good name, chat? Oops. These are our brownish egg things. There's 3 of them here, so like every other egg in the game stacks, so I imagine this egg will stack as well. Eggish. Little eggish things. Okay. I've seen a little speculation about this. My initial thought is it looks a lot like a television. I think that was my initial thought. So maybe it would like tell you about fish and stuff, but there's already a TV channel that does that in the game. So it would be kind of odd to double up on that. Auto Fisher? Yeah, I saw people think that as well, Farland. It could be some kind of Auto Fisher thing. The question is, do we think that it is something that's craftable? Because if it is craftable, I can definitely stack it. And if it's not craftable, it's still possible. Like the auto petter is not craftable. It's buyable, and you can stack that. I think those are like the two options in my mind. You can either buy it or craft it. The other option is that like it's a one-off thing from a quest. Looks like a new sign to you. Ooh. If it's a new sign, all the other signs in the game are stackable, so this sign would probably be stackable as well. But here's the thing that makes me think it's not a sign. There's like a little drawer at the bottom, isn't there? I can't really zoom in on it. But like at the very bottom there's like a little like handle, and I don't think you'd want that in a sign. Also, welcome in Bonnie and Cuckoo Cat Lady and Iguana Bongo. Hope you're all doing well today. I think it's a machine. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Cat. I don't know what it'll do precisely, but if it's a machine, I don't think there's a machine. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I don't think there's a machine in the game that doesn't stack, right? Other than the ones that you like can only get one of. And that's only like the mini shipping bin. Technically, you can get 2 mini shipping bins, but I don't think that's going to be the case here. Stackable, but not be able to get more than one. We'll put this as a maybe. What should we call it? Fish TV thing. Yeah, coffee machine is another example of that kind of item. All right, chance of stacking. We'll give this like a 90% chance. And I don't know, what do you think, chat? Like a 50% chance of being a stackable item here? It's not a fish TV thing. I'm just basing on an appearance. I don't have a name. It's got little antennae up there. What else could those antennae be? Yeah, I'd say 50-50 on that. Okay. All right. We didn't even read the text, by the way. New major festival. That sounds really cool. Maybe there'll be like a new rare crow or something. I don't know. There's no way of knowing that. I got to go off the information we have. 2 new mini festivals. Do we have mini festivals in the game right now? I guess the night market is kind of a mini festival, but like, it's pretty big. So maybe these will be kind of big-ish too. I'm not sure. All right. I'm also very hyped for the update, Charlie. I'm very excited. Who knows when it's gonna come out at this point, though. I thought it would be almost out, and then CA dropped another tweet, which we'll get to soon, pretty recently. So it's definitely still being worked on and stuff being added to it. New late game content, which expands on each of the skill areas. There's 4 things here. You think if all of these were referencing the new skill areas, that, like, there would be one for each thing? And there's only 4 here, though, so I'm not entirely sure. Festival of Ice as a mini one? I don't think the Festival of Ice is a mini festival. It's like a full-fledged festival. It takes all day. Yeah, I don't know as well, Jazz. Like both of those seem like major festivals to me. I don't know what distinguishes a mini from a major. All right, so we've talked about these 2. What about this? Does this look like something you can even pick up or place down or craft? Like, it's much bigger than everything else. Either it's really zoomed in and like high detail, or this takes up like 4 tiles, right? Is there anything else in the game you can put down that you can like craft that's 4 tiles? Oh, besides like furniture, huh? Decoration, we're thinking? Well, the good thing is decoration doesn't stack. So what percentage do we give that of stacking? We'll call it big fiber thingy. I'm gonna shoot low and say like 10% chance, probably like 5%. I would almost say 0, but like there's a chance, right? Not big weed. It's kind of like a big weed, right? I'm gonna call it, yeah, I'll call it a big weed thing. That's probably a better way to put it. Big weed thing. Right. Yeah, I'm gonna go with 5%, in my opinion. I don't think this is going to stack. I think this is very likely, as you're saying, to be like some kind of decorative thing, or something that's just like on the map somewhere already. At the very least, if you can pick it up, it will be like 1. Like, it's not going to stack, probably. It's possible. Keep in mind, a 5% chance happens all the time when you're trying not to roll a natural 1 on a d20. Be seeds or saplings for it? Yeah, that's another good idea, actually, sapling. And it's not like trees stack, but like the seeds for it could. Clint Warp Totem. I don't think Clint would have a smiley Warp Totem. No offense to Clint. Anyways, the last thing up here is the star with the little anime hair floof on the top. What do we think this is? I've seen a bunch of speculation, but I want to hear what you guys think, chat. Warp straight inside of Jazz's dollhouse. It's like a necklace. Interesting. It's very green for a necklace, right? I assumed it was something like natural because of the green color. Wallet item? Oh, it could be a wallet item. Isn't the wallet kind of full? Are we getting a wallet expansion, do you think? Junimo charm? Ooh, yeah, it could have something to do with Junimos. Okay, most of the things you guys are saying so far. Roommateable Junimo token? That's just expanded Luton. So far, most of the stuff that has been said are things that would not normally stack. Tuna water? Probably not. We'll call it like green star thingy. And I don't think it has a very high chance. Oh, maybe though. Second row are craftable things. Row 3 are festival related, and top row is decoration. Does this look like a decoration though? Like could see you putting on a table, but like maybe this grows into this. 2% chance. We'll make a minimum of 5. And then I think 2% is probably a good guess though. All right. We got to keep moving here though. You're assuming all items are grouped. Yeah, that's a pretty good assumption to make. Of course, Concerned Ape could have just like hastily pasted stuff on here, trying to fill up the space. It looks like he wrote this first, right? All right. So there are new items and crafting recipes. So that is our first thing here that actually guarantees. I don't know. It doesn't technically guarantee it, but there are very few crafting recipes in the game that don't stack. So this pretty much guarantees that we're going to get some stackable items, which we kind of already knew, right? Like, I wasn't expecting to have 0 from this update, even like back when it was a modding update. Craftable tea set. We'll see. I doubt it though. I imagine that Concerned Ape hasn't touched the tea set code in possibly since like when the game was still in development originally. All right, we got 3 new items here. We have the quiver looking thing. We have the purple juice, and we have what is definitely a totem of some kind. I wish he would. I'm kind of happy with the tea set as it is. Purple drank, something like that. Q Warp Arena Totem. Wood, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Yalula. Yalula, welcome to the stack. Enjoy your emotes, your sub badges, and your ad-free viewing. Luck Totem. That was one of my guesses. It's definitely a totem, though. And honestly, we'll call it Purple Totem. The fact alone that it is a totem tells me that it's got like a 95% chance of stacking. I'm going 95. All other totems in the game stack, even the ones that are hard to make. I imagine if this one's not craftable, if this one's craftable, it'll probably be pretty expensive. Whatever it's made out of. Okay. So if that's the case, my other thought process is that it's purchasable from behind the key door, the Q door. Oh gosh, I'm saying it now. Yeah. And that, because my thought was this entire row are things that are purchasable behind the Q door. Like all 3 of these things you can buy in the nut room. Because they're all kind of purplish. I don't know. When I see purple, I think of the nut room for whatever reason. But either way, if they're all purchasable, or if this is purchasable, it'll probably stack. I'm gonna guess this is gonna stack too. We'll call this purple. I don't know, what is it? Juice? Q juice? We'll call it purple Q juice. That seems fine here. And I'm gonna put that at like an 80% chance of stacking. No, higher than that, right? It looks like an item that would stack. Oh. Thanks, chat. I like how you can't correct me without making fun of me. You're like my students. Great. Don't call me a doofus. It's hard up here. Unfortunately, I'm going to send out an ad in a little bit. All right. Back down to this. Oh, no, we didn't finish the quiver. I don't know, chat. What do you guys think of the... Are we going to get a bow and arrow? Like, I'm not even going to speculate what it's about, though. My guess is whatever this is not going to stack. It seems like an item that you would maybe have in your inventory, or maybe would be in your wallet, or like something, but I don't think it's gonna stack. Or maybe it's something you put in like your shirt slot. That seems weird though. Make wallet sounds. It could be a tackle. Either way, all of those things I've mentioned do not stack, right? Oh, you think they're fireworks? They don't look like fireworks to me. Like maybe there's one that's like slightly sideways, but like I've never seen fireworks stored in like a bag like this before. Junimo Hut. Apologies for the ad that's coming soon, by the way, chat. I'm sorry. I snoozed as long as I could. Junimo arrows. Quiver to store ammo. That's what I was thinking, mermaid. Something along those lines. But if that's the case, like, it's not going to stack, right? I'll just call it a quiver, because that's what I've heard it called a dozen times. And I'm going to put it at 5%. We're going to make 5% the minimum. All right, we're back. Interesting that happened. I'll just cut this out of the video. So perfect. So the... What were we even talking about? I was saying, like, maybe you can buy your way into the nut door. That'd be very funny if you, like, spend enough money to open the nut door, what Mr. Q would say to you. All right. 100 new lines of dialogue. Very excited about that. Not gonna stack. Winter outfits probably will not stack. There's nothing involved there that would stack. New type of reward for completing billboard quests. I don't know what that means. It might be something stackable, but I don't even know what to call it. 8-player multiplayer. Cool. Not stackable though. Many additions and adjustments. New farm type. New secrets and more. Alright, I just wanted to go through all these really quickly, because I don't think anything here implies stacks, except for maybe the new reward. Pool Party, thank you so much for the resubscription. Welcome back to the stack. Enjoy your emotes, your sub badges, and your ad-free viewing. 999 Emo Winter Sebastian. This is emo?
Yes, science!
That's just pretty sebby right there. Alright. Okay, there's some kind of ticket here. There's some kind of package here, and there's some dude here. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that the dude is probably not going to stack. Multiplayer is 100% stackable. True. Leo's dad. Mystery fertilizer. Ooh, maybe theater ticket. There's already a theater ticket. My initial thought process was this was going to be Force the Festival in some way. I was thinking like there's going to be like a carnival, and so these would be used at the carnival. I don't know if we'd be able to take them out, but the fact there's like an item sprite for it makes me think that maybe you'll be able to. Okay, we're going to call this a Is it orange or red, chat? Is this orange or red? I'm gonna go with orange. Orange ticket. Okay, what percent chance do we give of that stacking? There's good, compelling reasons to think that it would stack. There's also compelling reasons to think that it's not going to. Purple? Probably not. 90, 95, 25. I would definitely put it on the upper end of things stacking. I'm gonna go with 90. Because I think it's probably going to stack, but there are some reasons why it might not. My thought process, if it's used in a festival in some way, you just won't get to keep it. So we'll go with 90. That's my only thing that would not stack, is if it's in some kind of festival. All right, how about these fellas? What do you think this is, first of all? The question mark invokes, like, you don't know what's inside in one way or another. Right? Loot box? Are we getting loot boxes in Stardew? These actually cost real life dollars. Gotcha boxes. I guess that's what we could call it. He said something about new crates. Do you know where he said that, Ocean? Also, welcome in. Q mystery box. Mystery items as a gift. Ah, like you'd get it as a present? It's possible. Five to 10 minutes, by the way. Yeah, I know this has been longer than I thought. We're gonna call it a question blue box, because I don't know. I could call it like mystery or something like that, but this definitely, we'll call it question mark. How about that? Okay. And what do you think? I think like this seems like something you'd get a lot of, right? Like, this isn't just going to be a one-off thing. I don't know. That's my opinion on the matter. What do we think on percent chance of stacking? It's a mannequin? Is it? Oh, you mean this? 85%? I think so, Junon. I think it might be along those lines. I'm going to go with 75%. Because I'm seeing some ideas about it not stacking. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well, Mermaid. I don't know, like, one of the only things we know is that there's going to be new festivals. Like, all of these items could be at festivals. Yeah, that's why I'm going for, like, 75%. It could even be lower. I'm just getting a vibe that it's going to be something you get a lot of. The what boxes from the Desert Trader? Oh, the artifact boxes. Okay. Crack them open at the blacksmith. Huh. I prefer trinket box. It's a good name. What we could do... Yeah. Actually, yes. I think I'm revising my earlier statement. I think we're going to go with 65 here. I agree with you, Mermaid. I don't think that... Oh, I don't know if he wouldn't add another geode, but... It's seeming more and more likely to me that it could be at a festival of some kind. Alright. Only thing left on this page is froggies. Okay. I don't know. Like, there's 3 colors of frogs here. Are we going to be able to stack frogs? Are we going to be able to catch them? Are there going to be different varieties? Do we have to, like, put them in the barn? They seem pretty small, sprite size, compared to, like, a chicken. Stack frogs and mummify them? A frog hutch. 100% stackable, we're thinking. There could be, like, frog roe. Like, there's already roe. Maybe you can put them in, like, fish ponds. That would actually be very cute. How many frog colors do you get when you marry Sebastian? What does Sebastian have to do with frogs again? People are keep mentioning Sebastian. I've never married Sebastian, so I'm not sure if there's something there. Existing random frog sprites? I don't know. It seems weird just to change the original frog sprites to add more, like, color to them and then, like, treat it as a feature on here, right? Sebastian does have frog dialogue. Okay, frog lore. It is his 14 heart thing. All right, I've never actually seen that cutscene. I'll eventually do it, but Okay, colored froggies. What are our chances on like different stacks for each color or the frogs themselves being stackable? And then we'll also do frog eggs. What are the chances of that being a stackable item? They come out of loot boxes. Gotta flex if you get golden. Of course you do. What do we think about these two? Colored froggies and frog eggs. It's not, can't always be 69%, chat. Okay, I kind of agree with you, Onion. I'm gonna put like 20% on the froggies being stackable. Frog eggs, I'd say about 50-50. We haven't seen any information about frog eggs, but like, there's so many other eggs in the game. If we're counting like roe and everything else, it just seems likely to me that there will be ones. The reason I'm putting it at 50 is there's like no actually confirmed pictures of things that are frog eggs, right? It's funny enough that that like Minecraft just recently added frog eggs as well. Those eggs at the top could be frog eggs. I did think that initially, but then I looked at a picture of frog eggs, and these are not frog eggs. They are about like the furthest thing that from frog eggs. They're eggs of some kind. I speculate they might be like dinosaur related, like a different dinosaur, but there's no information to confirm that. So yeah, they do kind of look like s'mores. I think that was my first thought. I thought they were like mushrooms or s'mores. No, iguana. I do not. Cocoa beans at the top? Here? Or here? Is this what cocoa beans look like? Hi, Lucy. Welcome in. The jungle plant? We talked about it earlier, Ocean. My initial thought on seeing it was that it produces forge. So, like, you'd, like, give it a forge and it would keep producing that every day. So it'd be a way to duplicate forges. But like a crystallarium for forges, but I don't know if that's actually what it's going to be. Yeah, a lot of people in chat thought it was just decoration. It takes up like 4 tiles, though. All right, so that's everything on this. So let's keep moving because I'm taking too long on this. This is supposed to be a 10-minute video. This is already like 30. All right, this is all Haunted Chocolatier. Now this is something that's really cool. We're gonna put hats on our pets. Unfortunately, I don't think this pertains at all to stacking. Maybe frogs can get hats too. Maybe this thingy at the top, some form of scales. Oh, I see what you're saying. It's possible. I don't know. Someone said eggs, and like my immediate thought was it's eggs after hearing eggs. We can look at it again really quickly here. Ah. Man, my computer's being so laggy today. Like, I'm looking at this and I'm like, that's eggs, after as soon as someone said eggs. But maybe not. Maybe you're right. We'll find out. Trash family on my farm right now. Hat on a cat speedrun category? There almost certainly will be. Alright, we got something new here. Now this one is going to be kind of hard to quantify. So one thing we can say for certain. Any disagreements there? Horseradish, did I spell it wrong? I fixed it. I just mistyped. It took me forever to erase because the computer's being laggy. I disagree. You can bring up your opinions in court. Okay, so that's gonna stack, right? Mistyped. Yes. So that comes from a keg. So almost certainly we're gonna get wild pickles. I'm gonna go with 95 on this one. I can't say 100 because we don't have a picture of it, but like, pretty likely, huh? All right. So here's the reason I brought this up to begin with. If one forge item can be stacked, I imagine like most of these are also going to stack, right? Some of them already do. Sorry, the like most of them can be put in jars or kegs. Some of them already can. For instance, salmon berries already can, and we're done with those. Grapes, spice berries, fiddleheads, wild plums, blackberries, and crystal fruit all can already be put into what are they called? Kegs and jars. So this is basically like finishing up the rest of these things. I don't think any of our beach forage is going to stack. I mean, gonna be able to put that stuff any differently. Cave carrots, though, that might. These both already can. They both count as fruits. Ginger can be made into pickles, but nothing else. All right. So I don't know if we want to go one by one or just kind of talk about it overall. Let's start with the one that I speculated that would give me a ton of trouble. So mushroom artisan goods. You actually think our mushrooms are a no. Okay. What does everyone else think? Because I'm thinking probably, honestly. I think mushroom juice sounds absolutely disgusting. But, like, so does wild horseradish juice, right? So, like, I'm thinking pickled morel and, like, morel juice are going to be a thing. 70%? Ginger ale already exists in game. Iguana. It's already in the game. 65. I see 70, 65. I'd say that's a pretty good. I'm pretty convinced of it, so I'm gonna go 75. A little higher than chat overall. I think it's gonna happen. Mushroom juice is just leaving it in the fridge unused for too long. Oh no, that's my entire farm. All right. Next, let's talk about the other things here. So here's my question. Like leek juice and leek pickles, that kind of makes sense to me. But does daffodil juice and pickles make sense to you guys? I don't know. Like, that just doesn't make any sense to me. Spring onion makes sense. I wouldn't call it good, but it makes sense. Daffodil is a flower, but it's labeled as a forage in-game. Daffodils are poisonous. That would be difficult, yes. Isn't that poison? Flowers, no. The thing is, like, dandelions and daffodils are both forages in-game, though. And, like, everything else works on the tag system. So basically, like, all fruits, when you put them, the things that are tagged fruit, like in the fruit category in the game, when you put them into a keg, you get wine, right? All veggies, when you put them into a keg, you get juice. And now we have wild horseradish confirmed to get wild horseradish juice. So I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. It seems likely to me that all of these, everything with the forage tag, could just be put in there. Yeah, Sandy calls them flowers, but not forages. You get poisonous tea? I don't know, it's possible. It doesn't even seem that unreasonable, right? Like, in the game, the daffodil doesn't poison you. It just gives you 0, right? It does nothing? Or does it actually poison you in-game? I haven't eaten one in a very, very, very long time. The red mushroom actively poisons you. Yeah, and it says so here. Yeah, it's +0. Yeah. Red mushroom pickles are going to be very tasty. Okay. So then let's go ahead and talk about, let's just say we'll call it flour. We'll make that difference. Flour forge So flour forge artisan goods. And I'm going to put that at like I'm going to put it at 50 myself. I think it's like a 50% chance, personally. And then I'll do separately, we'll do other forge artisan goods. If chat wants to change my mind on this, you can. I'm going to put this as like 80 So notably, this isn't the things tagged flowers, it's the things that look like flowers. So like dandelion, daffodil. Is that it? Sweet pea. I think crocus is just... Oh, sweet pea and crocus are labeled flowers. That's right. Holly. Holly's another one. That's labeled a forage. Yeah, holly wine would be funny for you. It would suffer for me. I'm just going to go ahead and put... In fact, let's just put this on here. Beach forge artisan goods. I'm going to put that at 5%. I'm thinking that like that's just not going to happen.
Oh, it's a person.
Actually, you know what? This is going up to 90%. Because if wild horseradish is getting it, it would not make sense for... Actually, 95. It would not make sense for anything else to not give it. Emily, thank you so much for the follow. Slime Rancher music, yeah. Pomegranate or tea. Ooh, making tea out of other things. That does sound nice. Where'd my resub go? Oh no, what happened? Oh, phew? Oh, did your sub badge disappear or something? Hi, Pink Puff. All right. I think this is a pretty good option here. I'm thinking this is more than likely just because of the tag thing. But let's go ahead and see what's next here. Okay, did I go through all these forges? I'm gonna count Cave Carrot as a forage, even though it's a little bit different. This would suck. I would live through most other things, but this would be a problem. I only need 2 more stacks, actually. It's not that bad, if it does. The blob next to the horseradish juice. I don't know, chat. What do you guys think that is? It's definitely green, so it looks natural of some kind. Then again, the wild horseradish juice is green, and that's anything but natural. Green blob will stack. We can call it a green blob for now. Yeah, we'll call it green blob. It looks weirdly stackable. I kind of agree with you. Like, it looks like something that would stack, right? I don't know how to explain it other than that. Might be like a food of some kind. I'm not sure. You know, the first thought I had is that, like, it's broccoli. But, like, it doesn't look quite right on the top, right? Like, the shape is right, but, like, the top would be greener, I feel like, if it was broccoli. Sweet gemberry wine. Oh, please, no. Actually, that'd be really good for money, though. Spinach? Yeah, it could be some kind of food. Usually, like, spinach would be on a plate, though, right? Like, it wouldn't just be here if it was a cooked item. It looks swampy. Yeah, we've got some speculation about swamps being a thing. So it could be related to swamp. All right, for now, I'm going to go ahead and say that it's probably pretty likely it's going to stack. Even with the limited information I can see about it. I don't know, it just looks like a stackable item to me. Like, it's not detailed enough to be, like, a very specific thing. It seems like it would be very vague as to what it is. So it feels to me there'd be a lot of it. Wasabi. Little drippy to be a lime. Yeah, I agree. It's a little too drippy for that. Could be lime. Okay. All right, I think that's it from this tweet. Yum. I forgot that it said yum. Okay. This... I don't know, the vibe I got from this was that this was going to be a... I mean, this is a Q fruit, right? I think this is a giant Q fruit, which is exactly what Blink says on the right here. Oh, you guys can't see Blink's tweet next to it. You can see Blink's face. But yeah, even before I saw Blink say that, I think that it's probably going to be a giant crop Q fruit, which implies to me that there'll be more giant crops. The thing about giant crops, though, is that they don't, like, have any stackable components to them. As cool as they are, and maybe we'll get, like, a whole bunch of new giant crops, they're not going to stack or anything, so we don't need to worry about it for this purpose. Okay, more Festival of the Season stuff, and we get to our last tweet. Big chest. And a different sprite here. which I would assume is like a bigger stone chest as well. And yes, I agree completely. Wood / stone big chest. And I can say with certainty, in my opinion, that these are going to stack. Hardwood chest? Yeah, I don't know what it's going to be called. Well, actually, we do know what it's going to be called because it's just big chest, right? Green blob is a new mushroom? It might be. It stacks bigger stacks too? Cat lady, please. I only have so much time to live on this planet. Big chest. Yes, that is what it is called. So, almost twice as much. I'm very excited for this. This is going to revolutionize my storage system. That's going to be like a whole video by itself, right? All right, and I haven't heard many people talking about this, but there's something here, right? There's like 20 pixels of something here. Has anyone mentioned this? I haven't heard anyone talk about this yet. It's white-ish. It's like a gray-white. White turban? I don't think it's the white turban, though. Like... Everyone's saying it's white turban. Did someone figure it out? And it's like exactly that. Yeah, it's definitely not the same thing. That has like a black edge to it. It could be a new hat. But like, it seems kind of low res for like a new hat, right? Artifact fan? I don't think it's the ornamental fan. My guess is it was cut that way on purpose. Ornamental fan. This has a brown outline to it. That definitely does not have a brown outline to it. Yeah, this has got to be a new item. Like, he wouldn't have cut the picture like this if this wasn't a new item, right? There's no way he would have. A book? I don't see anything, like, books don't typically look like that to me. Oh, no one saw that. Sneakers is fine. You're all just complaining too much. More new mushrooms? How many new mushrooms are there gonna be? Mushrooms are hard enough to get. It would make the mushroom cave better, I guess. Paper part of the book. Like, I'm trying to see, like, orient a book in such a way that this would be on the corner of it, and I just don't see how. Yeah, like a piece of a cloud, maybe. It looks like it doesn't have a rough outline, right? It's like gray and it blends in, which I don't know, that gives me the vibes of like something that's kind of like more vague. Like, look at these items, for instance. They have a very dark outline to them. This is like more like, as Sapling said, like a cloud sort of thing. Like, it's more wispy. Moonstone? Uh-oh. Who's copying who now? All right. We're going to call this, I don't know what to even call it. White thing. I'm going to give this a 50% chance of stacking, whatever it is. The reason I'm giving it 50 is because it doesn't seem like it's a very specific thing. No. You know what? Never mind. I'm going to go 30. I think it has a high chance of being like a hat. Hats usually have like a thicker outline, though. I don't know. I'm going to go with 30 because it looks like a thing. White thing. Cotton? Oh, that could be it. Another way to turn wool into something. Although wool and cotton are different. Oh. Oh, okay. Like a growable cotton. Ooh, that might be a thing. Cloth is pretty relevant. It's the only way to make clothes. All right. And that, I think, is everything. So the only thing left is just my general speculation. So I said like a year ago. More than a year ago, I think. Yeah, I don't know when this happened, but Terraria added a bunch of Stardew stuff. Does everyone remember that? Like, there's a few special items that were Stardew related, which makes me think... Oh gosh, this word is the worst. How do you spell Terraria? Cat, help me. Aria is at the end. Okay. Perfect. I am like 100% certain that there's going to be some Terraria Easter egg added to the game in some way. Because Terraria added a Stardew Easter egg, and it kind of makes sense to me, right? Like, I feel like that would happen. So I'm going to go ahead and give that like a 10% chance of stacking. There aren't many Easter egg items in this game, but I feel like none of them stack, right? So I don't think this item is going... I think this item is going to exist, but I don't think it's going to stack. Okay. All right, chat. Do you guys have any other idle speculation? Anything you want to add to this list? I saw that too, Sweet Sunny. That was so cute. Hi, Burnt Soup. Welcome in. Anything else we can add to this list here? Based on like stuff you've seen and whatnot? Yeah, the Stone Junimo statues already stack, but that's not even a reference to Terraria. That's a reference to its own game. So yeah, if it's a statue item, it might. There are a bunch of statue items in Terraria. You make a good point, actually. Golden Lewis stackable. New fruit tree. Maybe? I did kind of think that might be the case. Fruit tree. Chance of it being an item. I don't want to add that because I think on this list so far, I've only put things that like I'm like nearly 100% sure will be in the game in some way. They might not be stackable or whatnot, but they'll be in the game. At least one new crop. Ooh, good point. New crop. We'll give it a little S at the end here. And those will be 100% stackable. If there's a crop in the game, it's going to stack, right? Then there'll be new crop. Oh, let me scroll down a little bit. Any new crop in the game is going to have artisan goods. Stackable living hat? No. I don't even want to speculate on that. The new tree type. Oh yeah, there is kind of like a new tree. Yeah, we'll go with new tree. Mangrove. Possibly mangrove. And we'll call that a seed. All the wood's always the same, right? So we're not going to have new wood, but the seed will be there if there is a tree seed. I'm going to give that a 100% chance to stack as well. Because all other tree seeds stack. Lime tree. This is Minecraft. The game already has quite a lot in common with Minecraft. Oh, let's lower the size of this just a little bit here. We can just read them all and keep them all here. Okay. Cooking item. If there's anything new in the game for cooking, it will definitely stack. And I don't think there's been an update with not without a new cooking item, right? Yeah, we'll probably review it after 1.6. That'll be really fun. Okay, and then finally... Wait, I had some idea. I just thought of something and now I can't remember it. There was something I was pretty certain... Oh, has there been an update without a new fish? I'll put question marks next to the ones I'm not sure will actually be in the game. But if there is a new fish... Guess what? Get all those things. Ah! Got to hold shift there. There we go. Yeah, it seems likely to me that there'll be a new fish. I feel like there hasn't been an update without new fish. The nice thing about this is its own plural, so I don't have to put a little S after it. So just like these little things that are probably likely to be in the game in some way or another. Anything else you guys can think of for that? Legend 2 requires part of the requirements for Stardew? I don't think it would. Fishies. No one has a very high stack check today. Yeah, I've noticed that. All right. I think that's basically the end of our speculation here. So let's try and get like a count here. Yeah, this isn't a spreadsheet, so it'd be too hard. So my guess was about 30 to 60 new stackable items. And I don't think this has changed my opinion on that. This seems like a pretty good estimate to me.
Oh, it's a person.
Nada, thank you so much for the follow. I think that it's pretty likely. So I'm not even talking about new items. I'm sure there'll be a bunch of new items we can't even account for. But like, of the items here, plus like things I can't even conceive of, I'm going to say it's probably going to be like 30 to 60 new stackable items. There you go. Ocean got a good one. And I think that is where we're going to end things for now. Go ahead and leave a comment if you have any new ideas about what might be stacking in 1.6. And I will definitely be making a video when 1.6 comes out, going over each and every new item that stacks, where it's going to go in my spreadsheet, and how we're going to stack it. So I hope you'll join me for that, and I will see you again next time. Bye for now. Peace! Let's see, we are at 122 in the VOD. Yeah, I think that was like 40 minutes, wasn't it? Hey, Storm Martin, welcome in. Sorry if I wasn't super active in chat. I keep, like, telling myself I have to make new YouTube videos, but, like, scripting out YouTube videos is, like, the hardest thing in the world for me. I don't know what it is. This is so much easier. Like, I can just stream about it. And you guys want to watch this anyways, right? And then people who can't catch the stream can watch the video. It's perfect. But I will say, I have to go feed my doggy. And we're going to be playing Stardew probably right after this. We got to jump in there. But now is a good time for a break, I think. So we can just go right on back to Stardew. Let me go ahead and close this. Whoa, it's Stardew. And we'll be back in about 10 minutes or so. We're forced to be here. So I'll see you all when I get back. Let me throw up my BRB screen. Be right back, everyone. See you in a bit.
Oh, it's a person.
Milamic, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Well, good for you, Pickle Rick. That was about 2 minutes, wasn't it? Thank you so much for the raid, James. Welcome in, Jamers. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. James, that better be what you call your community, by the way. Hope you're all having a lovely day. Sorry I was on break. I had to use the restroom, I had to feed my dog, and it just kind of turned into a mess. You're allowed to take that one for free. The next one will cost you, James. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you had a good break. We're going to go ahead and jump right into some Stardew. Okay. That one? Yes. What do you call us? Stackers? Sometimes. Moisty, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. The Stack. I guess I don't really call you Stackers. That would be like if I showed up and I was like, "What's up, Stackers?" I do call you losers. Usually in my head, though. Wouldn't want to be rude. Sap Gremlins? Honestly, that's not a bad name for you all. You definitely have some sap capabilities. Hi, dear. Oh, she says such nice things. Where the somethings get it, because algo is something in Spanish. Is it really? I actually didn't know that. Honest citizens, yes. It is quite ironic when you call something the opposite of what it is. Sparkling tuna water. That's not a group. That's a singular thing. Oh man. I forgot how to play Stardew. We were talking for so long. I've forgotten it entirely. How do you play this game? What is this game about? You collect stuff, evidently. Get stacks of it. The tunas. I don't know. Like, just calling you chat seems fine to me. Stackers or stackies has a good ring to it as well. Sheep. I don't think you guys are sheep. You're allowed to leave at any time, I promise. I don't think you guys follow me to the ends of the earth or anything. It's kind of what sheep are, right? Like someone who, like, follows something without thinking about it. I don't think any of you were like that. If you wanted to leave, you should leave. You should go. Lemmings. That's different, though. First of all, it's made up. And second of all, that's like... I don't know. People don't use lemmings like that. I guess they kind of do. I've heard... like, people call people lemmings as an insult. Specifically on SAO Abridged, but not typically. I cleaned all this out, and it just looks so much nicer now. Dude, can you imagine? Okay, let's math this out really quickly. With the big chests, which are going to have less than but double the amount of space that a regular chest has. Hey, Toby, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. I'll be able to fit all the row, probably. How many fish are there? Does anyone know offhandedly? I think it's like 60, right? Oh, that'll look so cool if it works like that. There might be more row though. There's 69 fish. I feel iguana. No. It's like I feel like that's too many. I'm missing your obvious joke. Okay. Let me pull up my spreadsheet. It's like I've got a foolproof way to check these things. Where's my spreadsheet? No. There. Okay. Got too many tabs. All right, go to the fishies. Well, actually, you're not that far off. There are 65 fish, it looks like. But we're looking for the row, which is actually a different number. It looks like there is 58 row. That'll fit in a double chest, I assume. Just need to add 4 and 1.6 then? Yeah. Well, if there's 4 new fish, then there will be. We'll see if there's 4 new fish. There might be. That actually seems like a reasonable amount to add. 1.5. 1.5 added 8, right? The new legendaries and then the 3 new Ginger Island fish. I think it's 8. Q-fish already exist. Or you're thinking of like actually just Q-fish. Did 1.4 add any fish? 1.4 added fish ponds, but I don't know if there were any new fish. Oh wait, there's a way to check. You go to collections. The fish are in order, right? Sort of. Oh, 1.4 added the night market, so I added the 3 fish. That's right. Q's face is a fish. It's right here. Yeah. And then these were added in like 1.1, because that was the talisman quest line after the community center. Everything before this, I think, was release. I think Wood Skip back to Pufferfish was on release. I don't think anything else is new there. And then the Q-fish aren't in here, but they got added in 1.5 along with the stingray, the lionfish, and the blue discus. So that's 8 fish in total. Q-fish are not required for perfection. Kind of weirdly enough, like, you'd kind of expect them to be. I forgot what we were doing. Do we have a quest right now? Oh, quests I don't want to do. I don't want to gift anyone nothing. Oh, I thought we were almost done with the poppies. I guess not. I was coming here to check if they were done. Looks like we got another week before they are. Let's go ahead and harvest the dig site. And then probably just sleep today. We missed half our normal stream, so we got to get a move on. Oh no, I forgot the... That is Monster Musk? There we go. Copper pan. So my speculation for 1.6 was partially that we're going to get radioactive tools. Chat, what do you think the over-under on of getting a radioactive pan? So getting a pan that upgrade, like being able to upgrade this to radioactive. What's your bet on that? First of all, the question is, are we going to get radioactive tools? Which I think yes. I think that's pretty likely. But is the pan going to be upgradable? 69%. Iguana, you make the same joke every time. Come on. Hey, Rat. Welcome in. I've been trying to get perfection. The next update to avoid having to catch more fish. Somehow I know this will backfire. You've probably got a little bit of time. How close are you to perfection? We should. I have no brain, but I must breathe. Enjoy your sap rain. If the scythe can become iridium, the pan can too. Seems reasonable. I mean, we have an iridium trash can, for goodness sake. Oh, Toby, you said something earlier. I feel like I missed it. I'm doing well, thanks. I hope you're having a nice stream. I've been lurking for a bit. Thanks so much. I don't know if I read that not yet or not. I can't remember. Radioactive trash can. Gosh, this is already 60% of value. Radioactive would be like probably 80% of value. Imagine if it's 90. You can just like sell things directly from your trash. And it'd be like reasonably priced. Radioactive sap. Upgrading the pan would be nice. Just as colors as a hat. Imagine if it was 100. 100%. That'd be crazy, wouldn't it? This would just be a shipping bin. This would literally just be a shipping bin. I've never like actually looked at that animation before. It's actually kind of mesmerizing. I like how it opens. Like you can make it close if you leave it fast enough. shipping bin would be useless then. I mean, it would take a long time to get like radioactive ore and stuff. You're at the end game, right? So then it's not unreasonable to have like a shipping bin in your inventory. Like that seems like a late game upgrade to me at least. So having the trash can just be the shipping bin would be kind of cool. Yeah, that's true. Maybe Clint could like gain some power to use radioactive bars to like upgrade it, but they would still say purple because it looks cool, right? So like it would say iridium pickaxe tool, and then like above where it says powerful down there, above the enchantment, it would say like radioactive. It would still like maintain the same sprite, but it would just like gain an extra level of like competence. What is it called? There's like a term for it. Proficiency, like an extra level of proficiency. So like powerful on top of that would double it. Yeah, it would be very late in the game. Just make it shinier or something. Or like have animation. Are there any animated sprites in the game? I don't think there are. That's a modded thing, right? Enhance it, yeah, enhance it. Like it shines every so often instead. How much gold would each tool cost? Iridium was 25,000 and gold is 10,000. I would just go ahead and make it 100,000. It's the end of the game, right? It's not like you don't have $100,000 by the time you unlock you unlock radioactive ore anyways. I might even make it 1 million if you really wanted to make it end game. Hey, Brittany, welcome in. What if the player has immunity to the radioactive effects? And we just see Clint's condition deteriorate? It wouldn't just be Clint. I talked to other people too. That'd be what I'd worry about. How to make casuals cry. There's already things in the game that cost millions. Like, it's not like they're required for perfection. I think it's pretty reasonable, actually, to make them cost 1 million. I can't wait to throw my first thing, my first big chest full of sap. That's the first thing I'm posting to Reddit when 1.6 comes out. I'm gonna fill an entire large chest full of sap. And then they'll say, chat, you know what they'll say. They'll say, you must have used Smappy. Anytime you see the number 999, that's a clear indication that they use Smappy. We don't know what it is, some random teen. Also, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. If you all don't know Brittany, by the way, Brittany is a wonderful streamer here on Twitch, and you should absolutely give her a follow. I don't think most casuals think that. I think you guys undersell casuals in this game. Most of them don't like complain about that sort of thing. I don't even think the word casual is right for it. It's just like not min-maxy speedrunning. We can call them normal gamers. I mean, this challenge is basically casual to begin with. Yes, there's a lot of a lot of calories in radioactive material. To be fair, like most dense materials have a lot of calories. That's kind of why they're dense normies. They're just normal gamers. We don't need to call them normies. That has bad connotation. They're average gamer. Average sounds like I'm being mean as well. It's like saying mid. I don't know, the word casual also kind of just like has a negative connotation to it. I think people take it the wrong way a lot of time. Like when I say it, I don't mean it in like a bad way. I just like people who are just like simply playing through and enjoying the game versus like people who have played the game a lot of times before are trying to like achieve some like difficult goal. Like that's the difference there. It's not meant to like say bad things. It's just meant to like it's like a different way of playing the game. 9 smallmouth bass. I think a lot of people for Stardew, for a lot of people, is like one of their first games that they played. That isn't like The Sims or, I don't know, what are other games that have like no gameplay? And because of that, they come to Stardew because they've heard it's like a farming simulator, like Harvest Moon and whatever. And there's like actually kind of difficult things in this game, like the fishing and like the combat and the mining, it requires some amount of like game proficiency. Not like a lot. Like, you don't have to be a super gamer to do those things. But like a lot of the people that are coming to this game, because it is like a very cozy game for most of it, are really struggling with those things because they've never played games with them before. Yeah, Animal Crossing is another one. Although Animal Crossing's fishing isn't like, I mean, it's easier for sure, but it's not like easy peasy. I remember struggling with it a lot as a kid. First game on my computer is Minecraft. Yeah. Minecraft can also is another game like that, where a lot of people who wouldn't normally play games like that are in Minecraft just because it's so popular. And because there is like a cozy element to Minecraft. If you don't go caving, and if you're playing multiplayer where you've got like a friend or usually like a partner that does like the hard stuff and you just sit around and decorate, you know. Like that's not uncommon to see, I feel like. I know several people who play exactly like that. And that's definitely not the wrong way to play. That's just like a different way to play. Let's grab these while we're coming through. Like I think I saw a thread on Reddit just today where like someone was asking, how are people getting perfection? This was my favorite. How are people getting perfection by like year 4 or 5? It took me till year 12. And like, that seems absurd to me. But like, I know so much about this game that it's not that weird at all to for me. Like I'm doing my casual playthrough right now of Stardew off stream. And I'm about to get perfection in 2 years. I didn't do any planning other than making sure I watched the Queen of Sauce things. That was the only thing I had to make sure to do. Yeah, I agree that 12 is a lot. Like, I would say that even if you're playing pretty slow, you should probably get perfection before year 6 or something. That doesn't mean you have to, but like, I feel like 12 requires a willful, like, not paying attention to things that you need to do. Yeah, 2-year perfection is not that difficult. I wouldn't try it the first time you play Stardew, by any means, although people who are used to, like, games where you have to do, like, resource management and, like, planning probably would be able to do it on their first try. I wouldn't recommend it on the first try just because it requires you to probably not pay too much attention to the game going on. I wonder how much harder 2-year perfection is going to be after 1.5 comes out. Sorry, 1.6. We have 1.5 now. We have 1.5 at home. Mobile 1.5. Oh, here I go, duping again. Got it summer of year 3 first try. Very good. Yeah, first try, it's really good to get it that early. I'm sure you've played, like, a lot of other games. I guess, like, the point I'm trying to make is, like, a lot of people come from games that, like, don't have time limits or don't have constraints or just haven't even played video games before. There's, like, a certain proficiency you get just by playing other games that you don't even realize you have, I feel like. Just, like, fine motor control with your mouse to begin with, but then also just, like planning. Like, understanding video game logic is actually a pretty big one that a lot of people overlook. Like, the first time I played this game, I already knew how to do a lot of the things in the game, like, without having to check the wiki or anything, because I played Harvest Moon, I played Animal Crossing, I played Minecraft. Like, there's a lot of things that those games have in common with this one. Like, this game is built off the backbone of, like, the millions of games that have come before it. And I played a lot of those games. And it's like, if you're playing a game for the first time, you don't have all of that knowledge. I think the first time I played this game, I did everything you could do within the first 2 years. Except for maybe, like, 1 or 2 things. But I'm pretty sure I got all the achievements in the first 2 years of the game. This was before perfection. Like, there wasn't, like, there was a lot of stuff missing. It was definitely possible to do what I did. So I got the 4 candles on the first try. Yeah. So I got 4 candles immediately. But, like, I have the benefit of having played a lot of games before. I spend all the time decorating my farm in my house. And see, that's the thing I'm bad at. Like, I cannot decorate to save my life. Like, I think that might legitimately be true. Like, if someone told me I had to make something look pretty or die, I'd draw 25. Okay, let's go ahead and put these mixed seeds away. I guess I don't really need to, huh? I keep forgetting the tea saplings are in here. I should go sell these. Is there anyone in chat that is currently salivating over these tea saplings? I haven't seen anyone yet, but 5-hour aesthetic speedrun win? Gosh. Everyone's done an aesthetic speedrun. I should probably do one, huh? The thing about aesthetic speedruns is you're like... Or is that the thing Habu did? The ones that I've seen is like you already have a farm plan and you're trying to get to it as fast as possible. But I guess Habu did it like you have 5 hours to make your farm as pretty as possible. Starfield field is aesthetic. Here's the thing, yeah, like I think this is pretty aesthetic. And I've seen a lot of people that agree with that. Like I really like how this looks. It's really pretty. Like even this here, I think this is really pretty. Like it's not the most beautiful thing in the world. But this isn't like aesthetically beautiful. This is beautiful industrially. I don't know. Is that how you say it? This is beautiful because of its efficiency. How do you get iridium mayonnaise? Ah, yes. Is it Steven? Is that your name? Somehow I remember that. Twitch user Stardew. Or am I thinking of someone different? Anyways, welcome in. The only way to get iridium mayonnaise is from ostrich eggs. So every ostrich egg will produce 10 mayonnaise of the quality of the egg you put in. So if that's the only way you can get iridium quality mayo, it's also the only way you can get silver quality mayo, I believe. Yeah, I see Ocean. Yeah, I would fail that terribly. I would get distracted by trying to be as efficient as possible, and at the end of 5 hours, my farm would just be fields covered in sprinklers. Very clean and tidy. Exactly. Alright, I kind of bought everything I wanted to today. Let's go to bed. If you were immortal, could you tell the difference between 1 million degrees and 2 million degrees? Depends how immortal you are. I would guess no. Both of those would instantly sear off any pain receptors you have, which also are the things that let you feel how hot that is. I don't imagine they'd be able to tell that difference. To have that much heat in an area, you would need to like it would double the heat energy in an area, so it would like cause like twice the size of an explosion from whatever you got that hot. So I guess you could tell them that way. Yeah, Rat, that's actually a pretty good analogy. At some point you just stop feeling the pain. All right, Onion, I know you're making the thumbnail, so good luck for you. No, I'm kidding. See you in a minute, Onion. Hopefully you don't enter a fugue state just from eating a hot pepper. I was looking up like spicy challenges for things I could do on stream, and there's like a bunch on Amazon. And like nearly every single review was like, this ruined my life for 2 days. 5 out of 5 would do it again. And I don't know, I just don't have any interest in that. Like that just sounds awful. Like they're like describing in detail, like I couldn't move for like 24 hours. I was vomiting. I had to poop for like 3 days straight. It's like, it was incredible. It's like, what are you talking about? Like the reason I like spicy stuff is not because it like ruins my life for 3 days. All right, here, fishy, 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 fishy. Wouldn't it be really nice if fish ponds stored up all the things that they made? So you wouldn't have to collect them every day. That would be nice. It's a transcendent calm. You and I have very different definitions of transcendent and calm. Maybe transcendent is correct there. Definitely not calm, though. I have never had spicy food and felt calm in the moments preceding. Wait, no, the other one. Acceeding? What's the opposite of preceding? After, I guess? Doesn't sound as fancy. Succeeding. There it is. Thank you. It doesn't sound right in that context, though. That's definitely the right way to say it, but... Post-seeding? Huh. Welcome in, Moose Wolf. Hope you're doing well today. I'm going to judge you if it's not. No. Copy for post-seeding. Transitive, formal, rare, to come after, chronologically. Huh. It says it's rare. It's on Wikipedia. That means it's legit, right? Yeah. Welcome back, Onion. I hope you had a lovely 30 seconds away from stream. What did you learn out there in the wider world? Are there others? As Abraham Lincoln once said, anything on the internet is true. Yeah, I heard that too. I also read it. I read his blog post. Man, I miss blog posts. Remember when like people would just write stuff on the internet and people would actually like read it? That was a different time. Now they just like look at the vague synopsis of it and get angry about it. Yeah, they get replaced the next day if you don't grab them. So they won't stay there. They'll just be replaced by whatever comes the next day. Oh, I actually don't know, Toby. I've never actually tried to do that before. Sorry, I misread what you were saying. I'm actually not sure what that would do. My guess is that it would stay there. Really? It can't reach. That's so crazy. They get replaced. Okay. That's good to know at least. Oh, no, you mean... I see. Amazing that that can't reach. Alright. We got more fishies to collect. I like it better that they get replaced, because the alternative is, like, if you don't collect them, you never get to see new things. But I would love it more if it just collected them for you. That'd be kind of nice, wouldn't it? Miners treat up your magnetism. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, that's an option. I've got a double magnetism ring for a reason. You can do glowstone and iridium band to like magnetize the entire screen. Maybe that's what the fish statue is? Oh, maybe. It didn't look like that's what it would do, though. Yeah, I heard someone guess that, Bonnie. I can't remember who did, though. Also, welcome in, Bonnie. You were here during the video, but I don't think I said hi, unfortunately. But I hope you're doing well today. Slimer Rancher, yep, that's Slime Rancher music. I wanted to have a prismatic shard on display. It was very sad when it was gone the next day. Oh no, that's the worst. You lost the prismatic shard and the display. Yeah, it does not keep it. You did say hi. Oh, that's good. I'm glad I did. It's hard to remember. Some sort of hard mode fish, like the hard mode mines. I'm gonna die laughing. Hard mode fish. Man, people already complain about the fishing enough in this game. I don't know if CA would add hard mode fish. I actually kind of hope it is now, Ocean. That would be so funny. I can't imagine that the new update would make fishing anything other than easier. Not like easier from default, but like add things to make it easier. I can barely catch sturgeon. Sturgeon's actually a tough fish, Onion. It's up there with one of the harder fishies. It's no lingcod, but it's up there. All right, how are our fishies? Shad's almost done. It's kind of crazy. How's our shad roe? We haven't put anything through the ringer yet, have we? I don't think so. Yeah, there's no shad or anything here. So this is all first stack. So sandfish, scorpion carp are very close to being put in the jars. In fact, scorpion carp is very close. It'll be a long time before the fish is done, though. Do we have stonefish in yet? I think we skipped over stonefish, right? Well, we shouldn't have. I think it's next, actually. We just put in sturgeon. And then we got stingray started down here. Let me check how stonefish is doing. Stonefish is going to take a long time. Maybe we just don't have enough fishies? Yeah, we've only got 50 of them. We might want to start it anyways. You will never finish aged sturgeon roe. That's because aged sturgeon roe doesn't exist. Doesn't exist, but we'll get our caviar. It's interesting that it's unique like that. I guess kegs have that. So I guess that's a good thing for jars to have too. I think that's the only item you can put in a jar is that gives you a unique item. Unless there's something I'm not thinking of. Because kegs have like... Kegs have like beer. And then they've got mead and pale ale. Right? Those are all unique things. And they've also got coffee and tea. There's tea. I don't have my coffee in here. Where do I keep the coffee? I guess my extra coffee's just inside, huh? Yeah, because I use it. But then, jars only have caviar. There's no other unique items from jars. Everything else is just either aged roe, jelly, or pickles, right? These don't even come from the jar. the unique jelly and pickles. You can't even get them in the jar. $5:05. It's cheesin' time. Yeah, those unique pickles, jelly, and juice are only from the traveling cart. The wine you can get from the Statues of Endless Fortune. But those are the only places you can get those. And from what I've heard, a little birdie named Blade has informed me that the odds for the traveling cart will be changing. At least they've changed in the alpha version of the game. And based on what Blade said, it'll be more likely for me to get them. Not that much more likely, but more likely. So it might save a little bit of time. Cheese to meet you. I'm not too worried about it. Alright. How much sap do we have? Sap. We don't even have 2 chests full of sap yet? I gotta get on that. This might not even be enough to fill the big chests. It said less than 2 chests, right? So it's probably enough. But it could be just like 1 less than 2 chests. technically. Yes, it is not enough sap. I'm aware. We're working on it. Okay, it's in progress. Think of all the sap you've thrown out. Yeah, it's probably been enough to fill all of those chests twice. I don't think that's true, but it's probably close. I just throw out sap so often without thinking about it. If Dust Sprites had a Pokemon type, what would it be? Help. Dark Ground? Or Fairy Ground, I would say. I think they're definitely a ground type, though. Dark Ground actually seems like a kind of cool combo. Fairy Ground also seems like a cool combo. I don't know that much about Pokemon, though. Ghost? Ooh, Ghost is probably not a bad idea because they're Sprite. I guess there might be Rock type. Ghost Rock? Or Ghost Ground could work as well. I don't know if they're like Rock type, though, because they don't look like rocks. I feel like that's what Rock type is. Wait, yeah, Rock and Ground are distinct, right? Despite, like, I don't know if they should be. Kind of seems similar to me. Oh, we haven't gone to the traveling cart yet. Let's go check there. We might just very well get some juice, jelly, or pickles. We shall see. There's a froggy outside. This is 20 carp. Condensed carp. I should check for chanterelles. Now that I know it's possible that we'll have chanterelle juice grows, first of all. Taco Bell retrieved. Congratulations, Iguana. What did you get, if I can so boldly ask? Dark Ground is calling to me. Ooh, okay. They seem, because they're sprites, that's why they seem like ghostly to me. I thought that was a good call by Sapling there. The ghost type.
Oh, it's a person.
Let's see. Is that Anorak, the Adept? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. Dust Spirit? Oh, really?
Oh, it's a person.
Actually, Ghost Dark? Yeah, I was thinking that too. Are there Ghost Dark types already though? I don't know. If I'm making a new Pokemon, I want to make a unique type, right? Isaac Hire, thank you so much for the follow. There might be Ghost Ground types too, but I don't know of any off the top of my head. Thanks, fam. We're here for you, Onion. We're here for you. Are you drawing a picture of it right now? What is it for, if I can ask, or is it a secret project? Chicken and cheese quesadilla. I think my favorite part about quesadillas is that they're just so easy to eat. They're just like tasty and like dippable, and you can just like take bites out of them. Basically like a hot sandwich. Like, I've had messy burritos before. I don't think I've ever had a messy quesadilla. And, like, tacos are always messy. I love tacos because they're tasty, but I hate eating them, especially hard-shelled ones, because they just explode when you eat them. It's like eating a sloppy burger, but it's, like, always the case when it's a taco. I had some tacos in Las Vegas when I was there for TwitchCon, and they were divine. Oh my goodness, they were so good. Ate so much food. Pretty sure I was there. Yeah, I was there with Piano and Jess, so they can vouch for me. They were delicious tacos, and then we got some for like everyone else as well. We like took people's orders. Dude, I cannot see if these things have coconuts or not. These grew so fast. I swear yesterday, like, only 5 of them were grown. I'll show you what I have later, no problem. Future project.
Coconuts. 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 Coconuts.
Thank you for the coconuts, chat. That was Lucy. Thanks, Lucy. Look at all them coconuts. Only 607 iridium quality ones, though. In some ways, that's an oof. Oh, wow. Onion, you're not supposed to be this good. Onion sent me a thumbnail already. Possibly for it. The only thing I think I would change is probably the text on it. I'll talk to you later about it, though. And possibly, like, the angle of the text. We'll talk about it when we get there. But I like it. I like it a lot. Tiny Glowing Star, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. How was your stack check? Oh, was it bad timing? Okay, yeah, you got it, though. If you don't know Tiny Glowing Star, they're a wonderful streamer here on Twitch. First time in this channel. What's the the meaning of the Ebona? You know what? I ask myself that every day, I think. The answer is, I don't know. It was, I don't know. I was just dumb at some point. Yeah, I like the egg. The egg is funny. I wouldn't mind, like, more little things like that on all of it. Like fish over the fish thing. Or just, like, fishy. I guess you don't want to overwhelm it with text, but I think that would be funny, personally. Whoops. I keep doing this. There's an ad right now, so I'm trying not to talk too much. We'll be free of the ad momentarily. Did we get... This might actually be the most morels I've ever gotten. That was 4 morels. What are the odds of that? Hold on. The cave. .1% on each one for a morel. We got 4 of the 6. That's got to be pretty unlikely, right? What's 8.1 as a fraction? I can't do the math in my head. That is the name of a hard man. I don't have an ad. Yeah, it's some people don't get ads. Sometimes it's just random. Yeah. So Ebona is, it's supposed to be like a play on the word of Epona, which is like Legend of Zelda horse, but I don't know why, and I don't know why I chose that one. Like the whole point of a pun is it's supposed to have like a double meaning. This has like 0. It has negative meanings. It's just a dumb thing that I did a long time ago. Notably, I would like to point out I never planned to stream this farm. This was my like casual file that I started in 2016 just to play this game for the first time. I never knew that this was going to be on stream, hence the name of the farm, which also makes no sense. Gotta grab my dinner. Enjoy your din-din. Nice fish percent, my favorite number. Is it 69? I bet it is. We used to be, at some point we were 69% complete for quite a while. That was a fun time. We're up to like 90 now though. And then 1.6 is going to knock us back down to 69 probably. How did you know? How did I know what? That we were at 69%? There's a total one that flashes here. Like total 999 challenge complete. Forge, not giraffe. Oh, it's so close. Oh, the fish percentage? I just remember what it was. I think. Is it not actually? It's flashing across my screen too. Is it not on the bottom there? Those categories are going to change. And in fact, I told Frazzle that I would tell her what the new categories were. The answer is I'm not sure yet. I got some things. Like, I want to have a... My main issue is splitting up the craftables. I don't want all the craftables to be the same category. Because a lot of them are very different from each other. So, like, if we go through the craftables... So I'm, like, going to be switching up the spreadsheet quite a bit. The plan is to do it when 1.6 comes out, because there's going to be a bunch of new items, too. But, like, for instance, let's talk about the difference between, like, fertilizer and, like, the seeds. They already go somewhere else. Like, they're seeds, right? The bombs, those are craftable. But, like, should they go in the crafting? I don't know. And then, like, tea saplings, that's a seed. Totems are craftable. But, like, so we're, like, flooring. And, like, the difference between totem and flooring is, like, so different. Right now, I have them both in the other category, but I want to get rid of the other category entirely. I'm going to try my best to. So I was thinking, like, some of the things I was thinking were, like, paths, fences. So, like, pathing, fences, and, like, signs all in one category. That would include, like, fence gates and things like that. So that's, like, this over here. And then, like, it would also include signs. And then I wanted to, like, have a category just for lighting. So there's a lot of items in the game that are just lighting. Like torches, campfires, wherever those are. All of the braziers. The lamps. Like, all of those items are lighting, basically. Yeah, and then I might put the like, decorative items, like lighting, like, pathing, and then, I guess it's just, like, lighting and pathing and signs, right? Are, like, the decorative items. And then there's like, wicked statues and some other decorative items I can buy. Those kind of all go together. And then, like, here's the other thing. I think there's a distinction between things like totems and then things like preserve jars, right? They're useful, but they're useful in very different ways. So these are like machines, and then these are like consumables. So things like the warp totems, muscle relaxer, energy tonic, monster musk, fairy dust, magic rock candy, life elixir, oil of garlic, and bombs. I was going to make a category called consumables. That's like a working name. And like all of those things would go in there. Let's see. I think field snack would be considered cooking. I don't know. I feel like it should have the cooking tag, especially considering that somehow life elixir and oil of garlic have the cooking tag. Yeah, machines sorted separately. I was gonna go with apparatuses because, like, I want to put garden pots in there, but a garden pot's not a machine. But like, I feel like it fits in the same category as like a furnace, you know. And like a scarecrow kind of also fits in that category, despite it, like, obviously not being a machine as well. You put my muscle relaxer with cooking. I was thinking of putting those in cooking. I don't know, but like all the cooking right now, all the cooking items are made in the house. And I kind of like a category for just that. I almost want to take the things you buy at Pierre out of that category and put them some in like artisan goods or something. Right? Because those aren't even things you cook in the house. Those are things you buy or make with like the oil maker and the mill and stuff like that. They're technically like artisan goods. It's things that do things, yeah. It's really hard to find a word for that. That's why I'm thinking apparatuses. It's like, that's as close as a word as I can get to that right now. I can't think of any other words that work for that. Because machines isn't quite right. Apparatuses isn't quite right either, but at least it sounds cool. But like tapper, like all of these things here, like even the jukebox, the crystallarium, all the sprinklers would fit into there. Staircases might be consumables. Yeah, I would say staircases would go in consumables. Utility? That could be a name for it. Here, I'll write that right there. I'll write next to it. Staircases are clothing. Not 1.6 they won't be, which is when I'm updating the spreadsheet. Yeah, a staircase seems like a consumable. My goal is to completely get rid of the other category. Here are the things I haven't been able to sort outside of the other category. Bouquet, wilted bouquet, movie ticket, trimmed purple shorts, and void ghost pendant. Everything else I was able to put into a category so far. Those are the only ones I couldn't yet. Can I check where I have them sorted? Of course. I'd love to hear where you sorted them. Goes with hats in the dresser. The thing is they stack. Can you put these in the dresser? I don't know if I've ever tried to do that. I don't think you can. No, you can't put these in the dresser. They don't even go in the dresser. Irregular or oddball? Yeah, that doesn't sound good to me as a category name, though. Yeah, they're technically not clothing because they're used for other things. I did stuff today, didn't I? Let's go to the island. Yeah. I'm trying to avoid categories that have less than like 10 items in them, Anna. But that's a good call for those. Maybe 1.6 will add more stuff like that? I don't know. I can't imagine it's adding like 6 new things like that, though. Courtship items. Dig site. Yeah, the pendant would also fit in there. Although the mermaid pendant doesn't stack. Oh, are we saying they're consumables? Ooh. Yeah, I guess they could be. If there's nowhere else for them to go, they could go there. I was thinking about making roe an animal product, but it doesn't fit there, I feel like. I tried to, and then like I thought about it and I looked at it and it just doesn't work, I don't think. It's just too different. Roe is just its own thing, I feel like. Yeah, exactly. It really fits nicely as itself and just itself. I don't mind having too many categories, especially with the big chests now, because I could like fit them all in one chest. All right. I wonder if it'll require 2 big chests. It's got to be close, right? I think I did this math earlier. Someone said 60 was the probable size for a big chest. It says almost, though. Fits almost as much as 2 chests, which 60 doesn't seem like it would be. But, like, 2 more rows, like, makes sense, right? If we had 2 row, maybe. But since there's so much row, it should be its own thing. Yeah. Yeah, I had that idea for almost a week now, and I thought it over, and I came to the same conclusion. It doesn't fit with the other animal products. Whoever told me this is hilarious, and I'm so glad that this is going to be a thing now. We're just going to have a tree in the middle of the river forever. I should put a fruit tree in there. Which fruit tree would be best in the river? Oh, the other thing I thought of, I'm going to move Clam to Forge. Honestly, at this point, Clam has no business being a fish. It doesn't have the fish tag. It doesn't act like any other fish. You can't even use it for sashimi. So as far as I'm concerned, Clam is not a fish, so it's going over to Forge. I've had it in fish for so long. And, like, it doesn't have roe. It doesn't have anything having to do with fish. So it's not a fish. How did you get a tree there? It's just a plantable spot. Someone told me about it during stream. I can't remember who it was now. Banana? Banana would be good there. I wonder if it will grow there. A fruit tree. Hacks, yeah. Can you put it a banana tree like or a fruit tree? I keep trying to say banana, like it's not every fruit tree. Can you put it like against a fence like this or a wall, or will that count as like obstruction nearby? I guess it probably wouldn't let me put it down if it was surrounded by obstructions, huh? So I can test it that way. I hope you can plant palm trees in the next update. It feels weird that there's a tree in this game that you can't plant. Just let me put a coconut in the ground or something. Usually it counts as an obstruction. Okay, so probably no fruit trees there, sadly. All right, let's grab these here. How are these doing, by the way? 292. I'm gonna go ahead and run around this really fast. I don't have that much, though. Yep, we can do what we can. Go, Lily, go! Leah's making an important call. Wow, I did not mean to do that perfectly. That's really cool. It worked out. Hey, Dig Digital. It's going really well. How are you doing today? Welcome in. I want to be able to plant that one near Marnie's that has... Oh, the big tree? Let's go take a look at the big tree. Actually, we will tomorrow, because tomorrow is a... We have to go down there anyways for the traveling cart, so let's take a nap. We have big stumps. We should get big trees. Yeah, the stumps that just like spawn in the secret woods every day. Where do those trees go, huh? Yeah, that is a pretty tree. It would be really good for decorating, you're right. I just want a jump rope. Is it Tilda? Oh, it's Tab. All right. It's Spaghetti Day, aka Robin's birthday. I didn't know I made that tab. All right, let's grab all our fishies. MILF Day. Please, Onion. There's plenty of days for that in the valley. I will say there are a overabundance of attractive mothers in this game. I'm not saying that like that whoever developed this game might have liked that thing, but you know, correlation, causation sort of thing. Someone quote this. Quote that man. Just like the redheads. There's a weird number of redheads in this valley. Spaghetti. Rain, I did not say that. Don't put words in my mouth. I merely said that the evidence is compelling. Wouldn't want to compromise the integrity of the quotes. Yes, the integrity of the quotes. Let's talk about the integrity of the quotes. Not a single quote there is a misquote of mine, I'm sure. In fact, do one at random. Yeah, there you go. That's actually a very fitting quote. That's probably accurate. I bet I said that. 30 seconds. Sapling. Coconut. So early in the morning. Sunday. Let's collect some staircases. What was quote 2 anyways? I've forgotten. We've only got like 150 of them now. Are snakes reptiles? I thought they might have been amphibians, okay? Look, it's been a long time since I've taken a zoology course. Possibly never. I'm pretty sure you learn like the difference between reptiles and amphibians in actually first grade. Anyone here young enough to remember the exact difference between the two? Oh, 6, please. I'm pretty sure it was about rabbit's feet. And I don't think that makes it that much better. I'm providing much needed context. Alright, y'all. Game Awards are coming up soon. What is everyone's pick for Game of the Year, and why is it Stardew for the 8th year in a row? Thank you, Mermaid, for the context of that quote. Cuz Sap. Watermelon game? I don't know if that gets Game of the Year. It's addicting, that's for sure. I'll give you that.
Hi guys. Greetings on my video.
This is the worst video I've ever seen.
Suika.
Suika.
Suika. There we go. I got it. Took me a long time, but I got it. It was literally a YouTube video called How to Pronounce Suika. And it had a minute in front of the actual pronunciation of Suika. The first thing on the screen was a freaking cow. I don't know what was going on in that video. That's what I always do. People making fun of me for learning how to pronounce words. Whenever I try to say the word, you all just make fun of me for trying to say it. Gotta get the intro and sponsor in. It didn't even look like an intro and sponsor. It was like literally just a cow in a field. And there was music playing. I'm actually kind of curious to go back now and figure out what the heck was going on. Ooh, Englishes. Not I. It's not even an English word. I feel like I'm not supposed to know how to pronounce it. The Dr. Stone dub? Oh my gosh. I didn't even think about that. That's her name. It's kind of funny. I didn't even realize that connection until now. This pronunciation was brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends. Have you ever wanted to raid Shadow Legends? Japanese gets easier to pronounce when you understand that they pronounce every single vowel in the word. Well, I guess it's more like the word is translated and has every single vowel in it when it's translated into like an English-looking word. Goodbye, tree. You lasted a long time. Ooh, it's Poppy Day. Happy Poppy Day. Everybody gets a poppy today. Shadow Legends is an FC game. ISN? I don't know what FC means in that context. Isaac. Is that like free to play game? It's like a gacha game. I think it's free to play initially, but like if you want to keep playing like and actually compete, you have to pay money. It is Robin's birthday today. It is Poppy Day. Hey, that's not what Onion said. Wait a minute. That's a different word. Oh my goodness, we're almost done with poppies. It's this plant and another plant, and we'll be done. Yes, I caught that, Onion. I was trying to be subtle about it. Poo-poo day. You all are excellent at disguising your intentions in the art of subtlety. Alright, time to harvest some poopies. For the second to last, or third to last time. We're planting them, and then we're going to plant one more time, and then we'll be done with poppies. Be nice to get all the flowers done before 1.6. Because if there's new crops, I'd like to use this field to grow them. I kind of don't want to plant... In fact, I definitely do not want to plant, what's the word I'm looking for here? I don't want to plant regrowables, because it'll take up the field. What do you think my favorite Stardew food is? Bread? That's mine. Probably spaghetti, though. Because I don't think anything else has been relevant in the last 10 minutes. Let him Joel. I don't know if I have a favorite food. Like, IRL. Like, what would I say? Like, pizza and chicken wings. It's like the most American thing ever. Zap is your favorite food? You know what? I should have seen that one coming. I don't like. I have different categories of food. Like, if I'm in the mood for it, I don't think anything in the world is better than pizza. But like, if I'm in the mood for a steak, like steak is suddenly the best thing in the world. You know? It's kind of hard to pick it. I think my favorite like types of food, like steak and fettuccine alfredo, and then like shrimp involved in that in some way, either on top of the steak or in the fettuccine. That's probably my favorite meal combo. Very expensive, so I wouldn't have it more than like once or twice a year, but very delicious. Legend of Cage. Oh, not a native speaker and you misunderstood it. No. Raid Shadow Legends is like a game that like people always get sponsored by. It became kind of like a meme because people constantly have like sponsorships for it. Still, I believe. Like, I still see sponsorships for it. So it must survive off of those. I like feet chicken. What are feet chicken? Is that like chicken legs? Is that what you mean? Best carbonara ever. Pasta sauce typically made with cured pork, egg, and grated cheese. That does sound really good. I don't know what word I said earlier. Sorry, I forget the last word I said 10 seconds after I say it. It's really hard to remember what you're saying when you're streaming. It's hard to explain why. Beet chicken. I don't remember saying it. Chicken wings are delicious, though. Is that what you mean? I don't think I said feet chicken. Although, like, chicken wings are technically, like, chicken legs. Fettuccine. That's not feet chicken. What? You guys don't know what fettuccine alfredo is? It's a delicious pasta with a white sauce. Hey, why is that feet chicken? Doesn't sound anything like feet chicken. I know I'm pronouncing that one right. I know how to pronounce things that are delicious. No one can ever take that away from me. Because I can spell. Oh, okay. Yeah. Italian words are kind of hard to spell. They put too many L's and I's and things. Well, maybe not L's. Linguini. How late am I? We have been streaming for 3 hours, so approximately that late. OMG, my sub! Oh no! I gave up halfway through. That's fair. When I don't know how to spell a word, I Google it, and then chat makes fun of me for it, despite me learning a new thing. Is it any wonder that I'm afraid to pronounce words on stream anymore? Phew. Yes, we do. Jim Jam, thank you so much for the subscription. Welcome back to the stack. Enjoy your emotes, your sub badges, and your ad-free viewing. Onion, you made fun of me less than 10 minutes ago. Actually, I don't know if you did. I probably shouldn't say that. That's probably not true. Lies. You do make fun of me a lot, though. Probably less than 5. I only said 10 because I haven't seen Onion for 5 minutes, so I wasn't sure. There we go. Oh, so many puppies. You use the tractor mod? It's okay, Jim Jam. We all cave. No, we don't. Not all of us, but it's understandable. Falling asleep in real life? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to plant. I know. I enjoy the grindy aspects of this challenge. I understand why a lot of people would not, though. I technically don't even have to do the thing I'm doing right now. I just want iridium because it looks nicer. That's fair, yeah. Flower ASMR is quite sleep enhancing. Blueberries would do even more. Doesn't Wickedy have a video where she just like harvests blueberries for 2 hours or something like that? That's a good video. Just the sound of blueberry noises for like a very long amount of time. I'll go, what is my favorite instrument? It's obvious. Is it the bongos? I feel like this is a trick question. You're gonna say no, it's the triangle or something equally as ridiculous. Literally my insomnia curing video. Streams are my insomnia curing videos. Jorbs, who plays Slay the Spire. Like, I don't mean this in a mean way, but my goodness, do I sleep well watching his video, his streams. Just like puts me right to sleep. That cured my insomnia, and I'm not even like joking about that. I used to have trouble falling asleep for like hours. And if I'm watching those videos, it takes me like 20 minutes at most. My VODs are there, Jim Jam. But yeah, if you're watching stream, I guess you don't want to go watch the VODs right after. That would be kind of weird. Sorry, gotta stretch. Ooh, I overstretched there for a second. Got back in time. Not dead. New Q quest tomorrow. But, I fell asleep for 30 minutes during the stream last night. during a stream last night. Habu's perfection video for pure length and monotone. Yeah, I think it's a compliment when people fall asleep to my videos. I think that's very interesting. All right, we sleep. Like, I'm glad I can help people fall asleep. Feels like a superpower. Okay, I don't think we're gonna play today. I'm suddenly getting like super tired. But let's go check the Q quest. So when we pick up on Saturday, we can know where we're picking up from. We played over a week. Actually, exactly a week. Hi, Farland. Bye, Farland. Unfortunately, we're gonna finish up here. I'm just gonna go check what the Q quest is really quick. Wonder if the horse is worth it from this distance. It probably is. Speedy boy. All right, are we gonna get lucky? Come on, Skull Cavern Invasion. I mean, that's pretty good. We'll take that one. Okay, everyone, thanks so much for hanging out. New video out probably in a few days. I gotta ask Sapling if that's a reasonable amount of time. But hopefully that'll be out shortly. I'll have to do a little bit of editing in there. We had a cutout in the middle of it. And I might cut some things down too. I'll have to make that decision in a little bit. We also hit 4,950 followers, so we are very close to 5,000. That'll probably happen in like a week or so. So again, thank you everyone so much for hanging out today. Sorry there wasn't too much Stardew today. It was supposed to be like a 5-10 minute video, and I talked for 40 minutes about 1.6 stacks. I guess I can cut it down to a lot shorter. I don't know. I'm not very good at editing. Wasn't I supposed to hire someone to edit things for me? Maybe I'll ask someone if they want to try it out as like a trial version. If anyone knows anyone who who likes editing, I think there was someone I was talking to. Like Squid Alicia does editing. Maybe I'll reach out to her. Anyways, thanks so much for hanging out today. We are going to go to this ending screen, and we're going to find somewhere lovely to send you all today. Who is live? You know who's live. It is... Oh my gosh, it's everyone. Oh, the Game Awards is tonight? That's crazy. Oh, Squid Alicia's live right now, too. She's playing Sims 4, though, so... I want to send you guys to Stardew. You're here for Stardew, we'll go to Stardew. Are you sure Ava's live? I don't see Ava. Am I blind? I might be blind. What? Ava edits? Oh, Ava edits. Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay. It's like, I don't see Ava. All right, if we're going to Stardew, we raided Joe a little bit ago. Let's go ahead and raid into Lee Chat. Co-streaming.
But it adds a little bit to the taste of the icing.
Okay, yeah. Little preview of Lee Chat's stream right there. Icing is delicious. I agree. If you don't know Lee Chat, by the way, Lee Chat is a wonderful streamer here on Twitch. Very good friend. You'll have a lovely time. It's almost 1 a.m. for Ava. Okay, fair. I'll reach out to Ava. Ava strikes me as the person who would share my sensibilities when it comes to editing. Yeah, I think I will do that. Thanks everyone so much for hanging out today. I don't know if... Is the raid going? Yeah, okay, the raid's going. Goody. Bye, Mermaid. Bye, Onion. Bye, Iguana. Bye, Burnt Soup. Bye, Jim Jam. Bye, Sapling. Bye, Farland. Goodbye, Anna J. Goodbye, Jim Jam. Goodbye, Storm, Martin, and Isaac. Thanks everyone so much for hanging out today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye, some random teen. And I will see you all in the future. Bye for now, everyone. Bye-bye!
Dear, it's insane to me. Like, how did it get this bad? Hello? Hello? Not me trying to do pee. Oh god. I've seen that message before. I had questions about it. Can you please explain that message? The help algo is only been giving us spark